What's up? Very excited about today. Today is day 30 actually. For my Nofap challenge. It's my second time attempting it. Last time I made it about 19 days, and it didn't work out. And I just kind of got down on myself afterwards. It's like, I couldn't do for 30 days. I don't know what's wrong with me. Blah blah blah. I didn't see a whole lot of immediate change that I was looking for. And this time I just completely I'm just thankful for the understanding that I got this time. So basically I'm gonna go week by week. Starting out, first week was the toughest. First week is breaking the habit and is changing yourself, and you fight with yourself, and that's the hardest part, but you stick through it. You know that it's has purpose. And then the second week was kind of easier, because once that habit's broken, it's just you stay busy and time goes by. And yeah, it's hot out here. Yeah, usually I don't like wearing all these kind of clothing at all. Actually, I had an interview this morning that went pretty well, but actually I got a job, so that's a good thing. But anyways, on day 30, check that out. See what I'm talking about? You get up and you do things. That's what it's all about. Anyways, so yeah, second week was a lot easier, because it's just, you stay busy. That's the key, staying busy, and it motivates you. Right at that second week actually is whenever I started doing things for myself for the first time in a long time, and it felt really, really good. For example, like the little things, like I woke up and I cleaned my bedroom, like from the bottom to the top, and made sure it stayed clean, because that is one thing that always kind of bugged me, was having, just a messy house or a messy kitchen or whatever it may be. But anyways, so yeah, you stay busy and you start doing things for yourself. You get out there and you fill out job applications, or you go out to the beach for no reason at all and literally just walk and clear your mind, and things that you wouldn't normally do, sober. Usually you'd have to be drunk or have a reason to go out to the beach, which would be drinking or something like that, which I kind of threw this in with this 30-day challenge. That's actually why I broke my last one, by the way, because I was doing the 30-day challenge, and right at that day 19 is the day that I got drunk. And you make mistakes whenever you're drunk, basically. And so this time I cut out alcohol, I cut out smoking, I cut out basically a lot of different things, and it's just made me an overall better person. So I was telling you about the second week, how was easy sailing. The third week was definitely tough. It was a challenge again, just like the first week. It was like a relapse almost, just how much of a struggle it was. And I'm like, don't let this get to you, man. Don't do it. And because sex is everywhere. It's everything you look at. It's what everybody talks about almost, and it's hard to avoid it whenever you're trying to avoid it. But anyways, so the fourth week, which was this last week, I started doing a little bit of research on addictions, and how that addictions, basically, they stimulate a reward center basically in your brain, that lights up whenever you're drinking or smoking or watch pornography. That it's a reward thing that it actually feeds on. And so the whole Nofap challenge, like what I did differently this last week, was that I basically learned that that a visual stimulation is just as bad as doing the act itself, which is completely new to me, and that's why I'm doing it for a whole nother month, a whole nother 30 days. So that's going to be a 60-day period. I just feel great about myself. I'm staying motivated. I'm getting out there. I'm doing things. I'm keeping organized for like the first time in a long time, and it feels good to be organized. It feels good to really just out of nowhere call up your friend, be like, hey man, what's up? What are you doing? Like just to have a conversation, even. Like it's you start being the best kind of person that you can be. That's what I've experienced so far. There are its ups and downs, I'll tell you that. Like for example, how I told you that I stopped drinking for these last 30 days. I basically would hang out with friends, and a lot of my friends drink, even family, whatever it may be, and I get offered drinks while I'm hanging out with them. And I told them even beforehand, I was like, yeah, I'm not drinking right now, I'm just doing that as long as I can, blah blah blah. And they still they'll offer it to you 3 or 4 times, and the key is just to say no. And basically what I'm getting to is that it's a struggle. Whenever you're there hanging out with friends and they're drinking, they're having a good time, they're getting tipsy, laughing, you can still have a good time. It's all a perception thing. And the best part about all of it is, for example, on my way home, you're basically patting yourself on the back, like the whole time that you're after you complete that task of not drinking, like literally it's like this the whole way, the whole time for like, you know, for like 15 minutes solid, and you're just like, I feel good about myself. I made a decision, I stuck to it, I didn't break it, and I had a great time. Like, it was a great time, and I'm driving home sober. Like, I'm not under the influence of anything, and it's just completely opened my eyes. I've really tried to better myself the last like 5 months or so, 6 months, a little bit at a time. It all started out with basically with my dad, actually. Just quit smoking tobacco, quit smoking freaking cigars. So I quit smoking cigars, and that kind of just gave me a self-confidence that was like, you know, that I would see immediate results and not have to have an immediate, basically an immediate, you know, fix for having a bad day or having a bad conversation with somebody. Like, stuff like that is just ridiculous how so many people fall into it. And another thing that I started doing is reading. It's very important to read, and it's very important to understand new ways of thinking. Right now I'm reading the book The Power of Now, and basically what I'm getting from it so far is that not only how important it is to live in the now, but it's always the now. People just, like, they can choose to live in a past, but there's actually no such thing as a past. It's very tricky to explain, but the book explains it very well. For example, like, whenever I was 5 years old, I had to be 5 years old, and that was in the now, because I had to experience what I had to experience to be where I am right now. And that's what the future is too. The future is now, and it's just a matter of our decisions in the now that get us to where we're going in the now. And whenever I watch this video down the road, it's gonna be in the now, no matter what. Right now it's in the now, it'll be in the now then. And basically, not only that, how to focus into the now is to get rid of the thoughts that are inside your head that are basically telling you to smoke a cigarette, that are telling you to it doesn't matter, that you see something on TV that's, you know, sex related. It's like, look up pornography, you know, do it. And then you think that those are your thoughts, but guess what I've come to the conclusion of is that basically none of that is you. It's your pain body. It's thoughts in your head that are not connected to you. You can have the decision or have the choice to follow through with that, or you can make a decision and be like, that no longer serves me. I am not part of that. And it completely wakens you up. It makes you the best person you can be, and you start noticing it in other people, and that's the most important part. Whenever somebody's like, oh, my day was so crappy, blah blah blah, this happened and that happened and everybody hates me and all this negativity, and that's their pain body. And once you actually understand that, and then you're able to see that, you're like, God, I love this person. Like, because I know it's not them, I know it's not their actual thoughts. It's just their pain body being able to, you know, that they think are their thoughts, that they follow through with, but that's not. It's negativity, and it's not them. And the quicker we realize that, the more we can understand people and not let it affect us. Because people that have a bad day, you know, you're like, I was having such a good day, now it's ruined because all the things that you just told me, and now all my feelings are all, you know, jammed up. And it's and as soon as you realize that is not them, bam, your life changes. It's such a miracle. It's The Power of Now is a great book. I'm gonna keep reading it. I'm almost halfway through it right now, but everything in it is just soul food. It's spiritual food. It wakes you up. What else? Freaking learning so much lately, and I feel like I'm always learning a lot, because honestly I am. Melchizedek, Drunvalo Melchizedek. He is a very intelligent, interesting man. Very backed up with just everything he knows. Anyways, I was just watching a video recently, and he was explaining how people have basically antennas of light. I know that you're like, antennas of light, this kid's crazy, like what? But no, it's real, and it's ancient, and you see immediate results from it basically right whenever you start doing it. And people think I'm crazy right now. I set my phone up on a tree, and this is an awesome tree. But they walk by. They're like, that kid's literally talking to a tree. But you're my tree, so that's cool. But no, Drunvalo Melchizedek, he basically expresses these lights that come out of your head. That for example, if you walk around in the pain body, basically, they're like foggy and they're little and they're like blobbed, and they're not receptive. And so basically, there's ways to train it. And what you can do, you can actually use your hands. I know that looks crazy or sounds crazy, but whenever you do that, you basically you like can put your hands like up to your, hey, how are you? Yeah, I'm got my phone here. Just yeah, it looks like I'm crazy, right?
Yeah, I was walking around out here, man, and I was supposed by portables, and I see you out here talking. I stood out there and I watched for a while.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
I just mentioned that in a video. I was like, people probably think I'm crazy, but it's just a, you know, a personal, yeah,
That's all.
just
hey, that's fine, man.
overcoming a lot of stuff in life, and I just.
That's fine. Hey, that's fine. You're not doing nothing wrong. I just thought maybe, you know, something could be a little bit wrong.
I appreciate it.
Good, man. Right?
Cool. But anyways, that was awesome. But shoot, what was I saying about Melchizedek? Yeah, he came up and I was like this. He's like, you okay, man? I understand, but you got to be crazy sometimes. But basically, these little things of light, they're receptive. They're receptors, and basically, that's what your instincts are that you can't really see. That people come up to you and will say something or do something that literally that you needed at that moment, that changed your life, and you don't know how they knew what they did, but they did it, and it was exactly what you needed. It's because those receptors, they were able to pick up on a signal that you weren't even expressing, that they were I can't get over that, that helped you in the long run. And that it's just it's a matter of being who you are, letting your light shine as bright as it can be, not needing a quick fix to, you know, to make these things foggy, to literally make them clear. And I know that it looks crazy or sounds crazy when I'm doing that, but look up Drunvalo Melchizedek. I'm serious. It's ancient. It's from the Aztecs. It's and what it does basically is clears up your pineal gland, which is the center of your head. It's like all the pine cones that are all in the ancient, you know, civilizations in their art and in their structures that are statues and everything, that basically and I'm starting to think how everybody's watching me, but it's all good, man. It's all about being yourself. And but anyways, it's very interesting stuff. New knowledge is a good thing, and doing things for yourself is a good thing, because nobody else is going to do them for you. So I suggest, I'm going to wrap this video up real quick, to do something for yourself, whether it be the Nofap challenge, whether it be not drinking, whether it be not smoking, whether it be freaking drinking more water, whether it be eating less junk food, eating healthier, eating raw food, starting vegan for a week, to see, you know, the outcome, what it does whenever you basically put your time aside for yourself to make yourself a better person, make yourself feel better, make yourself go out and do things. Just overall, it's a great experience in bettering yourself, and I would highly suggest it to anybody out there in whatever way you can. Sometimes it's getting up and walking, sometimes it's taking vitamins, sometimes it's playing Pokemon Go if you're a Pokemon Go fan. Like, get up, get out, do something, meet people, interact, and share with others.